intro's so hard. I swear I filmed an intro like 7 times and none of them sound good. I don't know what to do. But yeah. Welcome to my speed paint. Today I'll be drawing 2 of my favorite characters of all time. Yona and Hak from Yona of the Dawn. I'll talk a little bit about the show later. I guess it makes more sense for me to start with talking about my drawing. Yeah. I have a line art tip, actually. I used to do all my line art with a black Copic multiliner. Now I use pretty much just sepia for all my lines except for the eyes. I've realized that having a different color for the line art than just black makes the whole drawing look like softer. Like the black lines are just so harsh. So I would only use them around areas that I want to pop, like the eyes. Yeah, that tip has really saved me. I think my art started to look much better after I started using like brown outlines. So yeah, I'm very grateful for my sepia Copic multiliner. I love both these 2 characters, and even more than that, I love their relationship together. And I've never made a drawing of those 2 together, so, you know, I thought I'd do that today. As I was drawing, I actually realized something that I don't know why I've never noticed, but they're like opposites, you know? I don't know how to explain this. Yona's like all red and pink tones, while Hak is like just blue. And as I was coloring it, I was like, damn, that looks good. So I debated to add a purple background, but once I had finished the drawing, I didn't have the guts to go in and potentially ruin my drawing, so yeah, there's no background. But I debated to do purple since, you know, red, blue. I also debated to draw the squirrel. I was gonna have him on like Huck's shoulder or something, but I don't know. I didn't really have the energy, and I don't know, the just red and blue just looked too good together. I didn't want to like ruin that with some brown in there. Yona's hair didn't come out exactly how I wanted it to. It's a little bit too red. It blends in with her outfit a little bit too much, and at least in the show, she has more of a like magenta tone to her hair. It's not so red, but yeah, I went in with my red markers, and by then it was too late to change it, so her hair's a little too red, but let's just pretend that was on purpose. Another mistake is at some point while I was coloring in Huck, I must have gotten some blue ink on my finger, and I was pressing down on Yona's bow. So yeah, now there's an ugly blue smudge there. I tried to go over it with like a white pencil, and I tried to hide my mistake, but yeah, somehow I made it look worse. So don't think too much about it, please. Ignore it. Another thing is that I didn't really have enough blue tones for Huck. So his undershirt and his jacket, the colors are so similar, and they're not really supposed to be that similar, but you know, I couldn't really do anything about it. Another thing is that Hak is actually much bigger than Yona, and here they almost look like they're the same size. I tried to make it look like he was like bending over a bit, but I don't know. I thought if I made him like his size, the whole drawing would just look awkward because he would have to bend over quite a bit. So yeah, he shrunk a little. I don't mean to complain so much about my drawing. I'm actually pretty happy with it. I don't know, it looks so good to me because I don't know, it's something about the red and the blue clashing. It's like, I don't know. I can't explain it. But yeah, I guess I should start talking about the anime / manga. Yona of the Dawn is a story about this princess who lives a pretty simple life. She's pretty spoiled. She hasn't really had many problems in her life. Oh, by the way, this is all spoiler free. I haven't seen this show in a very long time, so I'm sorry if I get something wrong, but if I remember correctly, the cousin killed her dad, the king, and he was about to kill her too because, you know, he wants the throne. And Huck, who is her bodyguard, saves her, and they have to run away because, you know, obviously the cousin wants her dead. And I can't remember so much more. I don't want to give away too much, but I think the strongest point with this series is the character development, because, you know, Yona goes from this weak, naive little girl and she has to get stronger, you know. I mean, if not, then Huck, who, you know, she does really like him, he's gonna die eventually protecting her. And, you know, obviously she doesn't want that, so she has to get stronger. And as they're on the run, she realizes that her dad wasn't all that great of a king as she thought, and there's a lot of problems with the kingdom. And yeah, she plans to take back the throne and fix her broken kingdom. And it's very good. I ship these two very hard, in case you haven't noticed. There's only one season. I don't know why, but yeah. So I actually started reading the manga from where the show left off at sometime last year. And I've pretty much been keeping up with it ever since. I think there's like 190 something chapters out. And yeah, I've read all of them, and I love it so much. It's so good. I recommend it to everyone. It's really good. Give it a shot. It's like the perfect blend of action, adventure, and romance. I love it. I actually debated to like draw like little blushies on both of them, but I've ruined drawings by adding blushes before, so I was like, I don't know if I want to risk that. Like, sometimes I just overdo it and then the whole face just looks like, it looks red and too dark, and it's just I didn't want to risk that, but you know, I wanted to have them both like blushing because, you know, they like each other. But yeah, I guess before I end this, I can mention that I take commissions. I can't remember any of the details right here now, but I have posts about it on like Instagram and stuff. So, you know, if you're interested, you know, go check it out. Send me a message and I'll have the information ready. Yeah, you'd really be supporting me and my art, especially considering the fact that I'm most likely moving out in the fall with a friend of mine, and we're gonna go, you know, if we get in, we're gonna go to an art school out of town, and I kinda need money. So yeah, if you have a little spare cash and you want a drawing and you want to support my art and my dreams, then, you know, consider it. No pressure though, no pressure. I just realized that I was wearing my pink and red hoodie while coloring in Yona, and then I was wearing my blue one while coloring in Hak. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope my voiceovers are getting less awkward and painful to listen to. And I'll see you guys next Sunday. Bye.